Hello everyone, and welcome to my first YouTube video. My name is Joshua Cooper, or as you know me, InstantPotJosh. Follow me on Instagram, subscribe, like, and comment here on YouTube as well. And this vlog is going to be about our journey together with our lovely Instant Pot. So I actually already have an Instant Pot that I got from Costco, so the Ultra version. This is the Instant Pot Duo Plus 60 model. I got this on Amazon Prime Day. It was only like $50, and you can never have enough Instant Pots, so I got this one. For my very first video with you today, we are going to go through opening the box up, talking about what everything is, what all the parts are, and what you should do before you cook anything in it, which is the water pressure test. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and take a look at the Instant Pot itself and what came inside of it. So you'll see on the lid it says close with an arrow pointing this way and open with an arrow pointing this way. So in order to open the Instant Pot, all you do is shift it, and then it opens. So what came inside of it is a 1 cup measuring cup. You should never cook anything in the Instant Pot with at least one of these with some sort of liquid, whether that's water or chicken broth, or whatever your kind of broth that you would like to use. You should never cook anything without at least 1 cup of liquid in the Instant Pot. It also comes with this little dripping cup, which we will put on the back in a minute. It comes with 2 handy little spoons as well to use. And then it also comes with a trivet, which is great. So you will find as you are using your Instant Pot that sometimes it can be a little tricky to pull stuff out when you are done cooking because it's hot. It may be falling apart if you're cooking some sort of meat, or it just may be awkward to pull out. So this allows you to put whatever you're cooking on top of the trivet, place it inside, and then when you're done cooking, all you do is grab these and it pulls it up. So this is a very handy tool as well. And then this, of course, is the pot. So it comes with one of these. I ordered a second one on Amazon, and I will put a link to that in the description, just because it's really handy to have an extra one in case this is in the dishwasher and you want to cook tonight. And you can just use your extra one instead of having to wash it. Or if you're wanting to cook 2 different things in the same night, you can have 1 pot ready to go, so that way when you're done with this, you just pull it out, place the other one in there, and start cooking that, rather than having to take everything out of this and wash it and use it again. So the lid is a very important part as well. So you'll see this plastic ring, which I'll pull off. This is called the sealing ring, and this is very important because the Instant Pot will not be able to seal itself, so it can pressurize and cook all of your yummy recipes in it without this on it. So I remember when I first started using Instant Pot, sometimes I would forget to put this on it because it would be in the dishwasher or something, and I would start cooking it and I would realize it's not pressurizing, and it was because I forgot to put this on. So make sure that you always put this on there. And so I will go ahead and put that back on there before we do our water test so that it can pressurize. You can also order some of these on Amazon. It's always great to have some extra ones. I have like 3 or 4 extra ones just in case they're in the dishwasher. And I will put a link to that in the video description as well. So now the other side of the lid is very important with this little safety mechanism. So you'll see on the top side it says sealing. So when you are starting to cook something, you will move this knot to the sealing side, and that allows it to seal itself and pressurize and begin cooking. And then when your food is done cooking, you will move it over to the venting side, which will allow all the steam out and all the pressure out so that you can open the lid. This is a great safety mechanism. I know a lot of people can be afraid to use pressure cookers because they've heard scary stories about them blowing up or something. I have never had any issue, and this prevents you from opening the lid until all the pressure is out of the Instant Pot as well. So you have to move it to venting and allow all the steam and pressure out before you can even open the Instant Pot. One thing we have to do is put the water dripping little piece on the back of it. So you can go ahead and move this to the back, and you'll see right here there's a spot for it. All you do is clip it on, and then it's done. So that will just collect any excess water that might come from the Instant Pot. And with that said, we are ready to start our water test. So the first thing you will do is plug your Instant Pot in. You will hear that beep, and that means that it has power. You will then fill 3 of these and put 3 cups of water in the Instant Pot. Once that is done, you will go ahead and put the lid on. You always put it on kind of diagonally, and then you will go ahead and shift it to close it. When you hear that noise, that means the lid is closed. Again, you want to make sure that this knob up top is on the sealing part so that it can seal itself and pressurize. So once you have put the water in and closed the lid, you will go ahead and select the steam button. And you want it to steam for 2 minutes. If you wanted to adjust the time, you would just hit the minus or up button. And the Instant Pot won't do anything for about 10 seconds. It wants to give you some time to enter all the settings that you would like it to do. And once you hear that noise, it means, okay, I got it. You want me to steam for 2 minutes. So now it's going to begin the process of pressurizing. And you will know once it pressurizes because the metal pin on top of the lid will pop up. And on this display, it will change to 2 minutes. And that lets you know, okay, I'm up to pressure and I'm going to begin cooking for the allotted time that you have set me to do that for. So once the 2 minutes passes, we will go ahead and let the steam out. So you know that your Instant Pot has come up to pressure when this little metal pin right here pops up, just as it did. So our Instant Pot has come up to pressure. As we noted, the metal pin on the lid popped up and the screen changed to 2 minutes. So now it says I'm pressured and I'm going to go ahead and cook for the allotted time that you set me to cook for. So when you hear this noise, it means the Instant Pot is done cooking for the time you set it to cook for. And there's 2 ways to release the pressure in an Instant Pot. You can let it do a natural release, which is when you don't do anything. So you just let it sit here and it will slowly vent out steam and pressure. And sometimes that can take 2 minutes or 30 minutes depending on how much liquid and food you have in the Instant Pot. And then there's also a quick release, which is when you change the venting knob over to venting. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And you can see there's a lot of steam. So sometimes people get a little scared with this, but it doesn't hurt you. Just be smart and don't stick your face in it. So it's going to go ahead and slowly let the pressure out of the Instant Pot. Once it's done, the metal pin on the top of the lid will drop, and that's how you know that all the pressure is out of the Instant Pot and it is safe to open. It also will not allow you to open the lid until that metal pin has dropped and all of the pressure is out of the Instant Pot. This is set to a keep warm setting, so if you have food in here, it would just go ahead and keep it hot and keep it warm. It won't continue to cook it, but it'll stay warm for you in case you needed to go somewhere. So the metal pin has dropped, which means it is safe to open now. So again, in order to open it, you're going to shift it over and open. And you will see some water dripping off of it. It's boiling, it's hot. One cool little nifty thing that many people don't know is that these slots in the Instant Pot were actually designed for the lid. So you can stick your lid right there, and then if you needed to stir something, if you were cooking, you can do that. So that is how you do your initial water test. Now we know our Instant Pot is working correctly and it is safe to use, and now we can begin cooking a bunch of yummy recipes with it. I hope you found this useful. Please subscribe, comment, like, share. Let me know what sort of recipes you are interested in seeing me do and would like to eat this fall. I'm looking forward to cooking some fall recipes. Feel free to follow me on Instagram at InstantPotJosh is my handle, and I will be putting many recipes on there as well as on the website as well. So again, thank you for joining me, and I cannot wait for our adventure together with our Instant Pots.